So what this franchise does best is fighting games, no questions about it. Although with a few exceptions. The fighting series about two guys trying to rip their heads off also attempt to make spin-offs outside the fighting genre, with little to no success, with the likes of Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero and the infamous MK Special Forces. Both received poorly. Then in 2005, the third time outside the fighting genre is the charm, and that is Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, sometimes jokingly called Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monkeys. Checking out the last two attempts, Mortal Kombat Mythologies was an adventure game with RPG elements and fighting game controls. It didn't work out. Mortal Kombat Special Forces was more of a slow-paced beat-em-up with shooting mechanics thrown into it. Close, but no cigar. So what is MKSM, or Shaolin Monks? This game is a flat-out brawler, and a damn good one to be exact. So you be saying, Mace, Mortal Kombat is not a hidden gem. Well, that's true. But from the last two spin-off attempts, and no one wants to buy another possible failed experiment when it came out in 2005, I'm considering this one a gem. It may not be well hidden, but hey, it's my list. In the game's story mode, you play as either Liu Kang or Liu Kang Light. The game takes place in the events of Mortal Kombat 2, where you had to go beat up Outworld goons to protect Earthrealm. A lot of the game's settings are 3D recreations of Mortal Kombat 2, and it goes beyond the boundaries of their respective combat zones. I don't really give two fucks about the story, but Jackie Chan and Hat Man has to journey through many realms, defeat the evil sorcerer Shang Tsung, and then the Emperor Shao Kahn. You could level up your character to gain new moves, but you could also gain new, crucial ones throughout the story. The bosses in this game are pretty epic, and you fight mostly Mortal Kombat characters with the likes of Katana, Goro, and Reptile. But Baraka is my favorite in the bunch. Beating the game unlocks the original Mortal Kombat 2, along with two new playable characters in the game's campaign mode, which I can't get to because Shao Kahn actually still has its personality in MK2. And that is being freaking cheap. Oh, and spoilers. There's actually two bosses before him to defeat in one life. Yeah. It's a lot more worse than Pluto from Astro Boy on Game Boy Advance. But at least that game restarts with a boss you had your ass handed to you, instead of restarting the entire gauntlet. The game also has the fun factor of co-op and multiplayer. But I barely had the pleasure because I don't have a definitive second player all the way. But from what I heard that the multiplayer is quite unbalanced, but it does have one of the funniest fatalities in my opinion. Originally there's going to be a sequel to Shaolin Monks called Mortal Kombat Fire and Ice. It's going to focus on the series' iconic ninjas, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Sadly that never came to be when its developer Paradox went out of business. A remastered version of Shaolin Monks was talked about, but sadly that went nowhere. So yeah, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monkeys is worth checking out, and bring a friend with you because it's a lot more fun that way.